Welcome. Hi, I'm Michael Voss, and I'm the Dean of Career and Technical Education at Mesa Community College. This presentation is a short overview of Ad Astra. We're trying to present a business case to add it here at Mesa Community College and as a possible district-wide solution for scheduling. So as you know, course scheduling is the backbone of our business model. It impacts our revenue greatly. In fact, if we get it right, we have the opportunity to grow enrollment and grow our revenue. If we don't get it right, even when we grow enrollment, our instructional costs can go up. Here at Mesa Community College, we have about 3,500 sections each semester and 1,200 distinct courses. So scheduling is incredibly complex, and this tool should help us focus on what needs the most improvement. So in the past, when I arrived here about a year ago, we were using a faculty-driven schedule that was reviewed annually using spreadsheet analysis. To sort of think about what that technology represents, I've got this nice Herbie the Love Bug beetle. Herbie the Love Bug is a 1962 model vehicle, and he came around about the same time that electronic spreadsheets were created. So we've been using that same technology up until about a year ago. When I arrived last year, we moved to a more data-informed, student-centered schedule, trying to leverage some of the tools within Blackboard Analytics. So Blackboard Analytics is a tool that we use here at Mesa Community College. We brand it as DataSphere, and we took that tool and created some CT dashboards so that we could look at some 6-year data trends on a course-by-course basis to really get a sense of what the enrollment was doing in that course, any cancellations, withdrawal rate, all that sort of stuff to make some more informed decisions. That sort of technology is equivalent to a 2010 Toyota Yaris, which is the year that Blackboard Analytics came around. So it's a definite improvement, but I think there's better choices out there. So basically, what we need to know is what courses, when they need to be offered, and how they need to be offered in terms of what modality. We need that information so that academic leaders can make better decisions to improve student outcomes and also improve our business metrics. So this project here meets all of the governing board outcomes in terms of our different service directives. It also aligns with all of our strategic commitments. As I said, scheduling is foundational to everything that we do. So the business problem is basically we have a time-consuming, outdated, and inefficient course scheduling model, which results in lost tuition revenue, increased instructional costs, and reduced student success. And the major systems that we're talking about here is to make Ad Astra work, we need access to the SIS data, and there's a little bit of a gap between what we're pulling now with Blackboard Analytics and what's required to run Ad Astra. So we want to be able to bridge that gap using the existing process that we already do nightly pulls with Blackboard Analytics, and just make a little bit more data available in that server. Ad Astra is a cloud-based, off-site hosted scheduling solution. The intended users are the same people who do scheduling now, so that would be the curriculum and scheduling teams, deans of instruction, chairs, assistant chairs, OPDs, lead faculty, and a potential new user might be the Office of Institutional Effectiveness, as this now provides more holistic data about how our schedule might compare to the schedule of other institutions. Before we move much further, I want to make sure that you are aware of the National Community College Benchmark Project, or the NCCBP. Mesa Community College participates in this, as does the district, and this is a little heat map here of the participating schools and districts that use the NCCBP data. So the existing course scheduling system I believe, contributes to some low student persistent metrics and some low student completion metrics relative to our NCCBP peers. So let's just take a look at some of those metrics here at Mesa Community College that I believe are scheduling based, at least in part, to see where we're ranking. If you'll notice, most of these metrics are in the bottom quartile, certainly in the bottom half of all of our peers, and there's an opportunity to make some big difference. I really do propose that through scheduling improvements alone, we really could move more towards the median pretty quickly, and that's going to make a big difference for both our bottom line and providing more value for our students so that they can get in, through, and out quickly. Again, if we implement Ad Astra at MCC and subsequently hopefully across the district, I predict that we'll have a rapid improvement of all the course scheduling related metrics, moving closer to the NCCBP median. We also have an opportunity to have a profound economic return on investment. An annual subscription to Ad Astra for a single institution of our size is about $80,000. And looking at a lot of the white papers associated with the Ad Astra solutions, it seems reasonable that we would get about a 10 to 20-fold return on investment from improved schedules. So basically, this is this graphic here represents the future. So Ad Astra has a solution called Platinum Analytics, and it's a predictive analytic tool for course scheduling. We'll go into that in another presentation, but it really does pull in all of the historical data. It pulls in student behaviors and registration, where they are on their planners, and it really tries to project out what their next move is going to be in the next semester that we're trying to build. The company profile, Ad Astra, really was born out of software that was dealing with space management, and then they added on things like Platinum Analytics to be a more holistic solution. It does serve a lot of institutions, and specifically 115 institutions use the Platinum solution, 35 community college, and I would say that a lot of those colleges are a lot of the American Association of Community College Leaders and the NCCBP leaders. My former institution utilized Ad Astra for almost the entire time that I was there. So it's a really positive software solution. And then the HESI is the Higher Education Scheduling Index. There's a lot of institutions that participate in that to see how they're doing comparatively. Now I want to switch over to a quick video, so just bear with me. That kind of shows from the vendor what it's like.
Enrollments at most institutions are dynamic. To meet your students' needs, your schedule must be dynamic as well. Rolling the schedule forward without refinement leads to inefficient use of classroom space and faculty and creates course access bottlenecks. In fact, access to the courses students need when they need them has a major impact on completion. You may already have many of the resources needed to increase completions: student planners, advising, degree audits, and historical data. Ad Astra Information Systems takes it a step further. Our patented approach synthesizes data into critical business intelligence, allowing you to make informed decisions concerning enrollment management, classroom and faculty capacity, and course offerings. Our forecasting and modeling tools can help answer questions like, will additional science offerings allow more chemistry students to graduate on time? How can we balance our existing space with changes in enrollments? When are the students who need these classes available? And when institutions have the answers to these kinds of questions, everyone wins. Students can better navigate their program pathways. Institutions can align their faculty and space for better resource stewardship. Ad Astra empowers higher education leaders and the students they serve to achieve success. To learn more about how data informs...
Okay, we'll go back to the rest of the presentation. So Ad Astra at its core is a business intelligence solution that takes data that exists within our SIS system to create dashboards so that we have an opportunity to view the information that's available and optimize our schedule and really focus on the students. Like I said earlier, it does incorporate the historical trends, the degree audit data, student progression data, student plan data, and also student registration behavior data to help with its analytics scheduling. And use of the dashboards really inform us to have a systematic approach to planning scheduling improvements using supported data. I want to share with you the power of two numbers. So this year not having this data, but utilizing the general metrics used by Ad Astra, I really asked all of my faculty to adhere to an 85-0 scheduling philosophy. What that meant is we only wanted to stand up courses that had about an 85% fill capacity, and we wanted to ensure zero cancellations. The 85% fill rate is really about making sure that there's that the courses aren't over filled, and there's still some room for people to find the days and times that they want to get into the various sections. As course capacity exceeds 85%, it becomes harder and harder for students to find the sections on the days and times that they need them. Conversely, when the metrics are lower than 85%, we are not demonstrating our very best fiscal stewardship. And zero cancellations is a commitment that's sort of born out of providing the very best customer service. We would not want to have a situation where we have any bad word of mouth because people intended to register for a course or in a course, and then we either cancel it and try to do like a bait and switch. Oh, I know you wanted this course, but now can I move you over here? Or they just can't find the course that they want. So in this year alone, Mesa Community College, and especially the CTE area that I manage, has effectively gotten the cancellation rate down to less than 5%, which is, for this college, very, very good. So again, Ad Astra is a decision support and scenario modeling. It's a tool. It doesn't make decisions for you, it just helps support them. But mainly it focuses on determining what unmet required seats are out there. Are there additional sections that need to be stood up that we don't even know about? Are there possible bottleneck courses that we need more sections in? And then it really helps us focus on the low enrollment areas to see what things should we stop offering and really focus on the things that will make the biggest difference to get students in, through, and out. So I just love this solution because it provides the opportunity to fully optimize the course schedule. So in the end, Ad Astra is a solution that creates greater student access to our courses, increased velocity to graduation. In fact, the average institution that employs Ad Astra realizes a 4 to 7% increase in the velocity of students going through courses to get to graduation. It also is the tool that allows us to tie some budget back to scheduling decisions so that we can have more informed fiscal stewardship. So in kind of wrapping up here, the cost of inaction is too great. Living our vision, it's important that we work together as a community of colleges for the community, and work collectively and responsibly to meet the lifelong learning needs of our diverse students and communities. And it's important that we make good on our strategic commitments. We need to be a responsible steward of public funds, provide learning experiences and enable students to improve their lives, empower their communities. I did advocate very strongly that the IITGC approve this business case and provides full support to allow MCC to implement Ad Astra as soon as possible, and then also consider the adoption of the software district-wide. If there's any questions about this presentation, don't hesitate to ask. My email is included here. Thank you for your time and have a great day.